Okay, so give you additional 2 minutes, okay, to finish the fill in the blanks, and then we will check the answer together. 2 minutes. If you finish, please press the raise hand button. Good. The last 1 minute. Okay, so when you write an essay to compare the movie version and the book version, you may think about the characterization that I introduced in the previous story, Oliver Twist. So we have direct and indirect characterization. So obviously in books, like we can see more direct characterization compared to a movie version, right? So in a movie, like we can see a lot of action, okay, a lot of dialogue that actually is types of indirect characterization. So in the summary, the first paragraph that quickly summarized the life childhood of Alex Rider. Okay, so obviously the description is more direct. So he is a 14-year-old boy, and then his uncle died in an accident. Well, at the beginning, the people say that is an accident. Okay, but he find that it is very suspicious. And as far as Alex knew, Ian Ryder, his uncle, had been a banker, very careful man, and he was also Alice's only living relative. So at the beginning, he didn't know that he was actually a spy, and he claimed that he was a banker. Okay, so can you take a grab pen and check your answer? Good. Okay, and second paragraph. So all in the movie, okay, he discovered that the car is actually in the junkyard, and with dozens of bullet holes. So he believed that like his death is suspicious, obviously, and then he found that his uncle was actually murdered. Yes, Emily. It happened at the beginning of the story. Okay, and then later on, Alex met a guide, the spy master, Alan Blunt, and then he is blackmailed by Blunt and becoming the youngest spy to work for MI6. I thought you're asking that whether his uncle was dead. No, you can't say he was dead. He was murdered. That was the main idea. That is a adjective to describe like his recent status or situation. So the paragraph want to say that like he was murdered instead of like he was died in an accident. Okay, next paragraph. So that was the antagonist in the story, Hero Styles. And then he gave thousands of his newest computers, Dawnbreaker. Okay. And well, Blunt promises that he will be sent off to an orphan's home. And then his housekeeper, Jack Starbridge, will be deported back to America. Okay, so that was the scene. Okay. That was the scene. The jellyfish. Okay. So I think it's a bit different from the movie version. So hopefully you can finish reading the book this week. Performance instead of circus. Who has had his face disfigured during a fortnight? Again, an accident in a circus performance. A circus performance. I think there's a slight difference between circus and performance, right? Okay, so that is the work you had today, and I would like to talk about the essay. So keep reading the book before we start doing the essay writing. So you are going to write a reflection about the movie and novel. So based on the question given here, okay, you need to write me an essay to describe, okay, the difference between the book and the novel and the movie. So you don't need to do it today, but while you are reading the book, okay, so tomorrow I will use 20 minutes to finish the movie, and then we'll move on to the reflection. Okay, question 1. Think about the one of the main settings in the book. In what ways what is different in the movie and how you had imagined it. I'm not sure whether you read the book first or you watch the movie, because last time when I showed the movie, the first half of the movie in the lesson, seems some of you are not ready for it. Okay, so compare the settings first, okay, in the movie and also in the novel. And then while you're reading the book, okay, what is the image in your mind? Okay, what is the image in your mind? So you are based on the direct characterization, or your imagination is based on the indirect characterization. Do you understand what I mean? So while you're reading, so you are just have the image of Alex Rider based on the direct description or his action. So obviously we have a very clear image while we are watching the movie. But how about the novel version? Okay. So what is the difference between the direct and indirect categorization? Okay. Next one. Think of a character or part of the book. Okay. That was not in the movie. Okay. So obviously you have to quickly read the chapters and find the scene that is not given in the movie. Okay, and explain why people who make the movie try to, skip that part, okay, or skip that character. Next one. Please give comments, okay? Give comment about whether the movie did a good job of portraying the book. So you may say that, well, the movie is much better than the book because, okay, and then you need to give reason why or why not. That is the work you need to do tomorrow. However, while you're reading the book today, think about this question, or you may quickly draft first. Okay, and then at the end, something you need to upload. It's okay. The questions here, or you may change it to essay and the comparison. Okay, like the similarity, the difference, or the differences between the book and the movie and the novel. Any question? Any question? Okay, so page 17, okay? Before tomorrow lesson, I would like you to print page 17 and page 18, okay? So that you can do the work during the lesson. And then I'm not going to ask you to submit the rest of the booklet, okay? Because those are the exercise. It's short exercise, short task, so no need. Okay, good. So wait a moment. So before the end of the lesson, can you now take a picture of the summary you did and the marking and upload to the Google Classroom? Just the summary. and that is the classwork. You should have it marked, right? Just take a picture of it and then you may upload it to Google Classroom. Okay, please do it now before you leave. Google Classroom. Now, when to hand in, you need to hand in now. Supposingly, you should have marked the answer. Let me share this page. Yes, okay, if you have submitted, you may leave. If you have submitted your work, you may leave. Can you see like number 1 and number 31? You may go. Goodbye. So if you see your name here, you may go. So I see number 4, number 8, 9, 10, 14, 16. Very good. Bye. $34, you may go. Jerry, bye.